Risque still had an issue with the main halyard, and I knew the mast needed to come down, and the problem wasn't just that it was wrapped around the new wiring, it was that I really didn't want to drop the mast again. It would be the third time in a year, and honestly, I had looked forward to sailing this summer for the entire winter refit. And the day that I discovered the halyard was tangled was kind of a big hit for me. I had been putting off fixing it for a while, going out of town, hanging out and doing other things, but all around just avoiding the boat. The need to not fix the boat anymore was still stronger than the need to actually fix her. I just wasn't ready to go back into boat maintenance mode. I wanted to actually just enjoy the summer for a bit. I had tossed around the idea of taking the girls out to a spot that I'd been going to for years. I'd even taken my last boat, Millie, out there with my wife and my son, and it was the first time we'd ever spent the night on board out on the water. We had refit the interior of Millie just the same way we had done Risque. Millie, in a lot of ways, was the rough draft for what Risque eventually became, so she was comfortable enough to have a great time overnight on the water. This was when Logan was half the size and just a little boy, and the drone I was using back then was technically the peak of drone technology, and yet still almost nosedived into the lake while I was trying to capture some morning footage. Now, a few drones and boats and years later, I thought it'd be fun to take the girls out there again. Usually, they sunbathe out there, but here's the thing. It's like 8 nautical miles away, and my engine does about 5 knots at max power. That means it's roughly an hour and 45 minutes there, and an hour and 45 minutes back. And it's a lot of gas. I thought about it for a minute and realized that I would probably need a bit more gas than what I had on board, so I decided to detour to a different place that was a lot closer to the marina. I wanted to relax and forget about the halyard issue, and definitely forget about dropping the mast again, instead of spending 3.5 hours on the tiller total. I found this spot instead. It was perfect. Shallow waters, close to the marina, and protected from the wind, which was only getting stronger. So, if I drink peppercini juice and that whiskey, I bet I can shit my pants.
Let's see.
I bet
have a little experiment. What time is it?
Classic ginger blood. Anyway, so.
Kayak.
Look, it's Rick. It's Rick.
Rosie.
Hi, Rick.
Right here. What are you doing here?
Oh, it's fine. We have like a bajillion things.
Hey, come aboard. We're playing poker.
Got it.
Amber.
Happy Memorial Day. Yes.
That's how I feel.
Exactly. Let me pull my head down.
Immediately, Rick's like, it's actually pretty hard to sink those.
I almost did.
Yeah, I've never seen one. I've never seen one.
No big deal.
Right.
I almost sank one.
Leave it to Nick to prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No way anybody can do that again.
your kayak's right up here, Grant.
You want to get out there, maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna film this. This is gonna be hysterical.
Well, not like film, but maybe
The
help.
real trick, once you get down, use your foot
Well, here, you film that, man.
and bring the kayak
Is it
over.
going?
And the secret is to be in the very center of the kayak.
Look there, she's got her foot in.
She's
Okay,
got it.
Now, gently. No, okay, yeah. Down. No, bring it closer. And then now you got to squat down. Sit. Let me come over and see if I can stabilize the bow for you.
Hey, Rick, remember that time that you saved like 2 600-pound people off a jet ski?
Okay, so go ahead and sit now.
There you go.
See?
Got it.
No, nothing to it. There you go.
So I'm gonna kick you out this way.
There she goes.
Now you're still tied off.
It was so nice to meet you guys.
You too. You too, Brittany.
Have a good day out there.
Let me get my foot out from this.
This is a lot more graceful than I think you were hoping. like,
Okay.
Got it.
Here's his phone.
Okay, so then there's stuff. Waterproof bag, phone, and most importantly the beer.
Your water.
And then I guess if you want to drink water in public like a weirdo.
Here's your water, sweetie.
There you go.
And paddle.
Gas
And then-
pedal.
Get the line.
Everything.
Where do we need to tow you?
Yeah, I'll let you know if I need a tow. The higher temperatures usually bring stronger winds in the afternoon, and it was about that time. The winds were coming in even though we were in a protected cove, so we figured might as well pull up anchor, take down the sun cover we had over the cockpit, and move to a different spot in the lake. The problem was, as soon as we left the protection of our little cove that we were in and headed out into open water, we got pretty blasted with 15 to 25 knot gusts of wind. It's so cold in my titties!
oh shit, I gotta go under. How risky is it?
And it was pretty cold, and I didn't have to deal with it. So I decided to ease my speed off a bit, take a moment, we all put the sun cover back on, and as we were doing that and just getting underway again at a much slower speed, we noticed some people that were having some problems. And as we got closer to them, we realized that they were actually in a pretty bad way.
These guys look like they're in trouble. Looks like they're about to get run aground. You okay?
They need help. They need help.
Here, Faith.
He wants you to.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're
Faith, get down here.
It looked like some type of racing catamaran, and they had 3 people on it. And it also looked like their gooseneck had broken, which left their boom and their mainsail laying on the deck of their catamaran. I had to find a way to offer assistance to them without making things worse. I figured with the wind and the waves pushing us up against the rocks, my best bet was to keep momentum of Risque and do a circle pattern windward of them while throwing them lifelines. This way, once they could secure themselves to our lifeline, I could pull them away from the rocks and take them back to the public marina, which is where I assume where they launched from.
Tie it off. I'm gonna pull you guys out this way, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna get you away from the rocks, and then we'll get comfortable, and we'll figure it all out when we're not stressed.
All right. All right.
Hey, can you grab that line that's in the water?
Watch the rock.
Is your tiller broken?
Huh?
Is your tiller broken? like that's Fresno's Beach.
Hey, I need the dock line.
Hey, I'm looking around this way. We're going right there.
Aren't we just gonna pull straight forward?
I'm going to pull forward. I'm going to turn around so that I can fight the wind.
Do you know what that means?
No.
Okay, great. Me neither. Make Randy confidence.
I got to fight. I got to try to fight the wind. So if I go this way against the wind, then we're good to go.
Am I docking at all?
No, I'm a slingshot him in, I think.
Because I could just jump off and turn.
Take care, guys.
So I need that drag line up.
It turned out to be a pretty eventful day, especially since I was just trying to relax and forget about my boat problems. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell and turn on notifications. I'll see you next time.